Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Start with the 99 name of Allah, who is most kind and most merciful. Hello viewers, it's your host Valerino Mugheri, student of Business Administration, batch 2K20 from Sindh University campus Larkana. And this video is recorded by the basis of final term in critical situation of COVID-19. And this video is supervised by Sir G.M. Sheikh. Today I describe the matrix. What is matrix? In mathematics, a matrix, plural matrix, is a rectangular array or a table. See, a regular matrix of a number, symbols or expressions arranged in a row and a columns. For example, that decimation of the matrix blue is the 2 multiplied by 3, red 2 by the 3, because there are 2 rows and 3 columns. A matrix is a rectangular array of the number or other mathematical object for the operations such as addition and the multiplications are defined most commonly. A matrix over a field F is a rectangular array of the scalars, such each of the which is a member of F. Most of the article of focus on the real and complex matrix, that are the matrix whose elements are respectively real numbers or complex numbers. The number symbols or expressions in the matrix are called in entries or its elements. The horizontal or vertical lines of entries in the matrix are called rows and columns respectively. The size of the matrix is defined by the number of the rows and columns, that is, the contains a matrix with m rows and n columns. It's called m multiply n matrix or m by n matrix. And while m and n are called is diminutions. For example, the matrix A above is a 3 multiplied 2 matrix. Matrix with the single row are called row vectors, and those with the single columns are called columns vectors. A matrix with the same number of the row and columns is called a square matrix. A matrix with the infinite number of the row and columns are both is called an infinitive matrix. In the same context, such as computer algebra programs, it is useful to consider a matrix with no rows or no columns called empty matrix. Matrix additions. In mathematics, matrix addition is the operation of the ending two matrix by ending in the corresponding entries together. However, there are other operations which could also be considered addition for a matrix, such as the direct sum. Subtraction of the matrix. We will introduce the operation on the matrix, that is the subtraction of the matrix. Subtractions between two matrices is possible if they have the same order or the diminutions, so they must have the same number of the rows and columns in order to subtract two or more matrix. Subtractions of the matrix is possible by subtracting the element of the another matrix if they have same order. Matrix multiplications. Schematics depictions of the matrix produce A, B of two matrices A and B. Multiplication of the two matrix is defined if the number of the columns at the left matrix is the same as the number of columns of the matrix is the same as the number of row and the right matrix. If A is n by n matrix and B is n by of the P minus P matrix, then their matrix product AB is the M minus P matrix, whose entries are given by not product of the corresponding row of the A and the corresponding column of B. simple interest, compounding, discounting techniques. Lecture outlines simple and compound interest, introduction to TVM, concept of TVM, timelines, future values, other compound interest rate, single period, intra periods, present value, discount interest rate, single period, intra period. Simple interest, money received and money lent, fee recharged by the lender to a borrower for the use of the borrowed money, a fee paid for the use of the another party's money. When interest is paid, only the sum borrowed is called simple interest. Simple interest. Rs 100 is invested for 3 years at 2% simple interest. Find SI and amount. P100 R 2% T equal to 3 years. S minus I part S dot I is equal to 6. Amount is 106. The time value of money. It's common saving a bird in the hand in the word, two in the bush words. It means time value of the bird that it's better to have a single bird in the hand now rather than bush in the future. Similarly, $1 Rs today is the worth more than the Rs tomorrow. This concept is referred to as the value of time. The time value of money, which would you rather have 10,000 today or 10,000 in 5 years. Obviously 10,000 today, money received sooner rather than later was one of the use the funds for investment or consumption purpose. Today or tomorrow. Mr. Want to receive 10,000 now. Mrs. B wants to receive 10,000 after 5 years. Who is smart decision maker? Definitely Mr. A. Because why? Because he will be a 48,892 after years, 20% per ounce, while Mr. B will be a same 10,000. Timelines is. It is a line which shows the equal interval period of the time instead rate a cash flow for the certain period of the time, or in the other words, graphical representations of the TVM showing equal interval of time, interest rate, cash inflow as well as cash outflow of the investment. Future value or a compounding. Future value means not now but after same time periods as a value of the money. It is defined as such as a value of money such as the compounded on compounding basis on the particular period of time. Future value compounding, three factors of the future value: principal amount of the money either borrowed or received, interest extra amount you pay or receive on usage of money, time periods, it is the length of the time or number of periods during which interest is paid or received. Future value compounding, formula of the compounding FV. FV is equal to PV and comma 1 plus I power is n. Suppose in frame deposit 2008 6% compounded annual for the 1 year. What will be its worth of the after 1 year? FV is equal to principal plus principal interest is equal to 2000 plus 2000 multiplied by 0.06 is equal to 2000 plus 120. FV is equal to S 2120. Future value are timelines. If you invested 2000 today in an account that paid 6% interest with interest compounding annually, how much will be in the account that end of the 2 years if there are now withdrawals? You must be seeing this draw. Future value formula. FV1 is equal to PV 1 plus I power is n and is equal to 2000 1.0.6 power is 2 is equal to 2247.22. FV future value is value at same future point in the time. PV is equal to present value, a value today which is usually designated as a time 0. I is equal to rate of the interest per compounding period, n number is compounding period. Calculator key strokes 1.0.6 and comma 2 second yx 2 multiplied by 2000 is equal to 22,047.20. Future value example. Anis wants to know how large in 5,000 deposit will become at an annual compound interest rate of the 8% at the end of 5 years. You must be this paragraph you seen. Future value situation. Calculation based on journal formulas. FV is equal to PV and 1 plus 1 power n. FV 5 is equal to 5,000. 1 plus 0.08 power is 5 is equal to 7346.64. Calculator key strokes 1.08 and second yx multiply 5,000. Present value discounting. PV is opposite of the FV. Justification. Present value is the current value of the future amounting of the money compounded on discount rate or required rate of the return. Present value discounting. Since FV is equal to PV 1 plus 9 and PV is equal to FV 1 plus I power is n. Discounting the process of the translating a future value or a set of the future cash flows into present value. Present value timelines. Assume that you need have actually 4,000 saved 5 years from now. How much you deposit today is an accounting that pays 6% interest compounded annually, so that you are reach your goal of the 4,023.2.36. Present value example. Tina needs to know how large of the deposit to make today, so that money will grow to 2,500 in 5 years. Assume today's deposit will grow a compounded rate of the 4% annually. Present value situation solutions. Calculating based on journal formula. PV 0 is equal to PVN 1 plus I power is n. PV 0 is equal to 2,500 1 1.0.4 power is 5 is equal to 54.8 for 1. Calculator keystrokes 1.04 and second is y axis y 5 second 1 axis x 2050. Multiple cash flow example. Suppose an investment process a cash flow of 500 in 1 year, so 600 at the end of the 2 years and 1700 at the 700 at the end of the third year, and discounting rate is the 5%. What is the value of the money investment today? You must be watching this paragraph. Multiple cash flow solution. You seeing that this paragraph. Double your money. Quick, how long does it take to double Rs 5,000 at the compound rate of the 12% per year approx? We will use the rule of 72. The rule of 72. Quick, how long does it take to double 5,000 at the compound rate of the 12% per year approx year to double 72 equal I percentage 72 is equal to 12 is equal to 6 years. Linear equations. Linear equations, introduction of equations. Linear equations, part of the n equations. Solving a linear equations ex01 to ex08 equations. Word problems. Types of the linear equations. What is an equations? An equation says that two things are the equal. It will have an equal thing is equal to like this, x plus 2 is equal to 6. That equation says what is on the left, x plus 2 is equal to what is on the right, 6. So an equations is like a statement that equations that linear equation. The defined of a linear equation is then algebraic equation which each term has a exponent of the one hand, and the graphing of the equation results in a straight line. Part of an equations. Variable. A variable is symbol of the number we don't know yet. It is usually a letter like x or y etc. X, y, z, a, b, c. Part of an equations. Constant. A number on its own is called a constant. Something invariable or unchanging, such as a number that is the fixed value in giving situation, are universally 3.8.125.34. Part of an equations. Coefficient. A coefficient is a number used to multiply a variable. 4x means 4 times x, so 4 is a coefficient variable on their own without a number next to them. Actually have a coefficient of the x is really 1x. Part of an equations. Operators. An operator is a symbol such as a plus, multiply, etc. That shows in operations I minus e. We want to do something with the values. Part of an equations. Terms. A term is either single number or a variable, or the number as the variables multiply together. Expressions. An expression is a group of the terms. The terms are separated by the plus or signs. The exponent such as the 2nx power 2 say how many times to use to value in multiplications. Polynomial. Example of the polynomial 5x power is 2 plus x minus 2. A polynomial can be a constant variable and the exponents 0, 1, 2, 3, but is the never has divided by a variable. Polynomials, binomials and trinomials. There are special names are polynomials with 1, 2 or 3 times 2xy, x plus 2y, y plus 3z plus 2y. Solving a linear equation, the sum of the two numbers is the 2 5. One of the numbers x exceeds the other by 9. Find the numbers. A certain number is added to 2 5 becomes 4 40. What is the number? There are sum of two numbers is 22. One of them is 0 8. Find other. Types of the linear equations. Conditional equation, it's an equation that has actually one solution up to this point of the only considered equation of this type. For example, 2x minus 1 other plus 8 is equal to 4x minus 20. Types of linear equations. Identity. An identity is an equation that is always true. Real number is the solution of the identity is so that has defined solution. The solution of the linear equation which is an identity is most expressed as x belongs to R. In the end you get 0 is equal to 0. Example 5x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 4x plus 3x plus 2 and minus 22. Types of linear equations. Contradictions. A contradiction is the equation that is always false. It has no solution. It is mostly expressed such as x belongs to the empty set. How to know if you can equation is the contradictions? You get a condition that is the end. Condition in the end. For example, you have a change the equal sign to inequality sign. For example, 2x minus 1 plus 3 is equal to 3x minus x plus 4. Lecture outlines. Business applications, commissions, introductions, problems based on commissions, profit and loss, basic formulas, calculating the profit and loss. Percentage business application, discount commissions, profit loss, change, depreciations, interest. Discount. A sales discount, also commonly known as just a discount, provides customers of the business with the reduced rate on the one or more of the products or service being offered. Discount can be applied nearly and interest-free or business offering sales of the products or the service. There are a wide variety of these reasons of the offer discounts and different way to apply discount in invoicing. We will take the look at the main ones below. Calculate discount from the list price and the sale price. The discount, the list price means the sales price, the divide by the list price and the multiply by the 100 is get percentage. Where L is equal to list price, S is equal to sale price and D is equal to discount percentage. For example, if the list of the price of the n items is 120 100 and the final sales price is the 90 is the discount is collected the follow. Commissions. For work, some people get paid commissions. Commission is usually a percentage of the amount of the goods they sell. For example, when you are buy a car, the dealership, this salesperson who helped the will get a percentage of the car sale as a commission. There are jobs that pay only commission. There are also jobs that pay a set salary every month called is base salary and commission on the top. Some jobs have a quota, which is the how much the employees is expected to sell. Amount of the money made base salary plus amount sold multiplied by the commission percentage. Commissions. Example commissions. Answer the following questions involving commission shares. If you sold the 37,000 worth of the atom in the month, what is the hair salary of the salary for the mother makes money by the commission rates. She gets 17% of the everything she amount the money made base salary plus amount sold multiply commission percentage is equal to 0 plus 37,000 multiplied by the 7% is the 6219. Profit. Profit, the financial gain from the business activity means expenses. Profit is the income remaining after the total cost are the deducted from the total revenues. It is the positive gain because it denotes the basis on which it takes in computed and divided in the paid. It is the most commonly used measuring of the success of the business. Loss. Trading does not generate profit. A loss is made when a revenue from the sales is not enjoyed to cover all the costs of the production. For example, if your money has a total revenue of this 60,000 and the total cost of the 90,000, then they have a loss 30,000 from the trading. Profit and loss. Profit SP minus CP, loss is equal to CP minus SP. Profit percentage is equal to P upon CP 0.100. Loss percentage is equal to lose upon CP 0.100. Thank you for watching.